Sync, right? There we go. Hello. How are you?
Hi. Good, yourself?
I'm doing very well. I'm still in my pajamas.
Oh, same.
I just woke up and I'm in a very good mood. I'm excited to play some more Fantasy Life. Okay.
Oh, I've heard it's so good. I haven't been able to get it yet.
I just bought it because Target was having buy two get one free this week.
Ooh,
So
that's powerful.
yeah, I know. Oh, it was very powerful. I ended up buying 3 copies of Smash Bros.
Oh my God. Oh my God, why?
It's a really long story.
God.
The lady that gave it to me gave me a really weird look, and she's like, "What are you gonna do with 3 copies of Smash Bros?"
Oh,
I'm like, "Smash, bro."
wow. Wow.
Oh goodness. Okay, you ready?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right.
UzerFriendly.
Hey guys, UzerFriendly here, your #1 news source for everything geek, and welcome to Geek Talk, the segment where we interview iconic geeks in our culture. I'm your host, Anthony, and today we've got the sickest YouTuber around. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey there, lovelies. It's Sarcasm the Sickness.
Thanks
That
so
was
much.
awesome.
Thanks so much for doing this with us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and your channel.
Well, I'm Sarcasm the Sickness. Hello. And well, I don't know about me. I'm an artist, and I've been drawing for quite some time now. And I eventually decided to, combine that with YouTube and, do art videos. And now, very recently now, I've branched away to Pokemon gaming. So it's a little bit of both of my channel now, which is pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of them. Honestly, I've been watching the speed drawing videos. Those are my absolute favorite.
Ah. A lot of people really do enjoy those, and that's what I started with. So I'm glad for that. I really am. I'll never take that for granted.
They're really, really, really well done. Congrats.
Thank you.
What was the first video game you ever played?
I actually have to do a little research on that. I'm not actually sure if it was probably something on the Nintendo 64. I cannot exactly recall, but the first video game that I probably owned on my own, at the very least, would have been Pokemon Blue.
Ooh.
The Nintendo 64, I remember when I got that, it was a bundle package with Smash Bros. 64. So the timing there is it's really close between getting that and getting Pokemon Blue, so I'm not quite sure exactly which one was my very first.
Wow, that's powerful. Your first game was Pokemon Blue or Smash
I
Bros.
know.
Most people say like Balderdash or
Yeah.
what was your first Pokemon game? Oh well, you just answered that.
Yep, Pokemon Blue.
What's your favorite generation?
That is so tough. That is so tough because so many of them are really good. Like I really liked what they introduced in the Gen 2 games, just in general. It was really neat for me who, had played through Pokemon Blue to be like, oh my god, there's more Pokemon. Oh my god, there's more places. Oh my god, what do I do? It was just like really intense there. So that was neat. But I really did like Gen 5 and 6. So it's really close tie between those two, I think.
Oh yeah, I loved Gen 2 a lot.
Yeah,
I think it's mostly because it was my first generation, but when they made Heart Gold Soul Silver, I cried.
So beautiful.
You got to walk with your Pokemon.
I know, that was so powerful. I wish they brought that back.
I know. Please, Game Freak.
I know, that's all we want. I don't. They introduce all these cool features and then they take them away.
I know.
So it's disappointing sometimes. But you know what? I still love Pokemon as a game, and I love Game Freak as a company, and I'll just go with whatever. Honestly.
Exactly.
They haven't totally ruined anything yet.
I mean, on the bright side, we get to fly Rayquaza into space. So.
Oh, that's gonna be sick! I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a fair trade-off there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, what made you want to start working on YouTube videos?
That one is actually kind of not really an interesting story, but a little bit more of a lengthy explanation. Um, I originally started, like, I don't know, like, even dealing with YouTubers on a whole around, like, November or December of last year when I
Okay.
started watching, like, Shady Penguin, and
Hmm.
then looking up or it was more like I looked up, Pokemon X and Y battles, and I watched a couple people like, like Hayden
Hmm.
and Patters and just people in general. If I recall, I think Shofu was on that list too. But
Hmm.
I eventually settled on Shady Penguin, who I just really liked for his personality and everything. But I've discovered, like a couple people who would stream Pokemon, on YouTube and stuff, and I ended up, getting involved in like a little community, and like I didn't have a capture card, and I still don't. I actually borrow my boyfriend's still, and so yeah, until I can afford one myself. But I started doing art for this streamer just because, like, he kind of impacted my life pretty decently, and I was like, I just do something nice. Congratulations on 100 followers, or subscribers, congratulations on
Hmm.
200, 300, and he was just like, hey, you should do art videos, like that'd be really cool. And a bunch of other people were like, yeah, you should. And I was like, I don't know about that, guys. And eventually they kind of not really wore me down, but kind of like jazzed me up enough to actually
Hmm.
actually get it in my head that I could start doing this. And I don't know, I guess that's how I started. Was a little, was it back at the end of May, beginning of June now that I started?
Okay.
It's been a little while.
Very glad, because those feed art videos are so inspirational. They get me like on my feet, ready to do something.
Aw.
um, who are some of your favorite YouTubers?
As I've already mentioned, Shady Penguin has been a big inspiration for me. Um, in part, like, like he's pretty open and honest,
Mm-hmm.
in his videos and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
obviously, like in my speed art videos, like I tell like literal stories about my life and, thoughts on like in my personal thoughts on things and stuff. So it's a little bit, that kind of takes like the whole honesty thing to the next level, I
Yeah.
guess. But I guess seeing, like seeing people like Shady Penguin be so like blunt about things sometimes kind
Mm-hmm.
of made me feel like, it's okay to actually let people know
Oh,
a
yeah.
little bit about myself. And it's not, obviously it's not like super personal details, like I'm not telling people where my address is or anything, but it's like I don't mind, because of Shady Penguin and other people like that. I don't mind sharing little details about my past. I don't mind sharing just little nuggets of information and nuggets of, I don't know, I guess wisdom that I've picked up over the years. And I actually, interestingly enough, I don't actually have any, like, I don't follow any artists on YouTube.
Really?
So yeah, I don't really know any. I've seen a couple. I've seen Drawfee. I've seen
Mm-hmm.
there was somebody else that I saw recently. I can't remember his name. I didn't really stick around too long. But yeah, basically like the only people who really inspired me were Poketubers,
Wow.
even though I didn't start with Pokemon stuff. So yeah,
That's really funny.
go figure.
What inspired you to become an artist?
I believe that's something that's kind of been in me for quite some time. I guess, like I've, like little kids will always be like coloring with crayons and stuff, or, like just like pick up a pencil and just doodle on something or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, So it's always been something that I had done as a child. But I guess it's something like my parents told me one time that they were driving around in a certain part of New Jersey that was like really broken down. It was really messed up
Mm-hmm.
looking, and they were sitting in the front seat and talking about like, oh wow, it looks so run down, it looks so ugly. Look at all this junk, look at all these broken buildings, and like little like 2 or 3 year old me from the back seat cries out, "Mommy, mommy, look, there's a puppy!" And my parents like were astonished, like they were talking about all this hideous, disgusting,
Yeah.
scenery, and like little 3 year old me is like, look at this one beautiful thing in this
Mm-hmm.
world of ugliness. And I guess it's just that mentality that I've kind of held, like to find that one beautiful thing in even the worst situations that made me want to express that for myself and express that through artwork and sometimes through writing and things like that. It's just, I guess it's just always been a part of me, really. And I really seriously started around 7th grade when I don't laugh too hard, but when I started watching Yu-Gi-Oh. It's because I really like the art style, and I was like, oh, that looks so cool. Look at the eyes, look at the style. And like, I really started going hardcore into drawing at that point. And from there, it's just been things that have happened in my life that have, I guess, fortified the fact that I really could do something with this.
Yeah, you really could. You're very, very talented.
Thank you so much.
What do you usually do in your time off of YouTube?
Well, when I'm not working on YouTube, that's kind of okay. It's a weird thing. It's like I'm almost constantly working on YouTube stuff. Like when I'm drawing, I'm very usually recording it so that I can then, speak over it later for speed drawing. So I can't even really say drawing all too much. Although I obviously don't record everything that I draw. Well, obviously I have a boyfriend and I'm dating Perry Bulbasaurus, so we spend time together in our off time and everything. We play games together. We just, hang out, chit chat, whatever. So it's not like I don't get any human interaction anymore, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. And I very recently have become re-addicted to Minecraft, which is probably not a good thing. It's taking up way too much of my time. Oh, goodness. And I guess that's probably what I do. Is just I draw, play Minecraft, hang out, sleep a lot.
Yeah, basic nerd life.
Yeah, sleeping's nice. Sleeping's nice. Yeah.
So, what's your favorite video game series?
It has to be Pokemon, hands down. It's the only real game series that I've been, addicted to all my life. Besides maybe Smash.
Okay.
That would be, the second one. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely Pokemon.
7 days.
Oh my god, I know. I'm excited. I'm so anxious for that.
6 days when this video comes out, but 7 days when we're recording, so.
sounds like The Ring. 7 days. Oh, jeez. Except at the end of 7 days, Samara comes up and gives you the Pokemon game and you're happy instead of actually dying.
Yes.
It's nice.
Yes, it's very...
Let's not die in 7 days. That's a good
thing. That would... Just 8 days would be fine. But...
It'd be such a disappointment.
So, how has the YouTube community changed your life?
In a lot of ways. First of all, obviously, I'm a lot more confident about, my artistic ability and I guess about myself as a person. Not that I need, validation, somebody has to tell me I'm pretty and, and say nice things for me to actually feel good about myself, but it's one of those things where, I feel good about myself as a person, but I don't feel like other people should feel that I'm a good person. So having people actually, come to my videos and consistently and leave comments and leave likes and just generally be there time after time after time. That's incredible. I mean, if even one person to have almost 900 subscribers at this point is just incredible. But when I started, I told myself that if even one person, came to my videos and told me this really helped me in any way, that they would all be worth it. And it has been. It very much has been. And I don't know. It's just a lot of confidence for myself. It's really helped my artistic career as a whole, and that was the main reason I really started, was to try to use YouTube to help my art, whether it be just consistently uploading videos to help me keep consistently drawing, or I have been able to sell a lot of commissions and things like that because people are like, oh, hey, I saw your YouTube videos and I like your style, would you draw this for me now? And that's been a big help, obviously, because it's allowed me to be able to feel comfortable quitting my job to be able to take on YouTube and commission work full time. So that's huge. That's very huge because I'm not working at fast food anymore, and that was ridiculous. Ugh, I'm so tired of flipping burgers and junk.
I feel you.
Yeah, dude. So it's really Oh, I've made a lot of friends through YouTube, so that's a huge thing. That is an absolutely huge thing. There's so many, like I've gotten in contact with bigger YouTubers, and I've made great friends with some smaller ones and people around my sub count, which is lovely. And I guess one of the biggest things, really, just besides the whole confidence thing, would be that if I hadn't started YouTube, I never would have met my boyfriend now, and that's pretty big. That's pretty big for me.
Aww.
I know, it's such a dorky, weird ass. It's so weird, but it's nice.
Wow, that's just so fantastic. I brought a little tear to my eye. Oh.
Yuck. I should make a video about it sometime.
Another speed art video?
Yeah, just talk about it sometime.
Woo! What did you think of UzerFriendly.com?
I did check out the website, of course, and I don't know. I like the fact that there are people do talk to you guys. They actually, there is user interaction, and that's really huge. That's very huge. So that was really impressive, and I'm really glad for that. That's one of the biggest things that I like in my videos, that people do talk to me, and I don't know, just in general, seeing people in the comment section in whatever site it may be, YouTube or whatever, it's just, that's a big deal to have people actually want to interact and start up a conversation, because sometimes people will just go and read an article or watch a video and just be like, okay, bye. So that's really cool. It's really cool for you guys.
I love it. I love everything I do on the site. I've met so many great people like you. And it's just been like the best experience for me.
That is really awesome. It's really cool to build something bigger than yourself like that. That's
There's so many, so many people have been joining up with us and writing for us, and
it's so powerful.
And it's just like, oh goodness gracious, I might cry, but
that's so cool. That's so cool.
So, is there any advice you'd like to give for people just starting up?
I guess my biggest advice, and I feel like people have probably said this before, but it is very true. Just be yourself. Like, I've seen people, I've seen a lot of newer PokeTubers and newer just YouTubers in general trying to kind of charade as somebody else, like oh well, Nappy does this, so let me do this. And it's like, well, if that's not really you, then you're not going to feel it the same way. You're not going to be as hyped. You're not going to come off as sincere. And even if it is scary and even if it is kind of weird, people do like honesty, and people do like, I don't know, they just like when it feels like the person is actually real.
Yeah.
So it's worked for me, shoot. So I mean, I don't know. I guess the other biggest thing would be just do what you love. Like, I wasn't sure exactly how well art videos would do on YouTube. It seems to be doing fine for me. Yeah. So if you like to do art, do that. If you like to, I don't know, if you want to be a Yu-Gi-Oh tuber, then go ahead. That's fine. I don't know. So I'm sure there's a community out there for it. If you want to, I don't know, if you want to do like professional bop it on YouTube, I don't care. If you have fun with it, somebody's gonna watch that.
New series.
Oh, true. Bop it with SarcasmTheSickness. Wait on it, friends.
You heard it here first.
Got you, fam.
Oh, goodness. Well, that's it for today, guys. Make sure to check out UzerFriendly.com for more thoughts and news when it arises. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for doing this with us.
No problem. That was so much fun.
Yes, it really was. We're UzerFriendly, and we're signing off. Power to the geeks.